Good morning. Good morning. I guess I am live. So hello. Oh, this looks so much better. Thank you to my husband, Alfred, who said, your camera looks like crap. You need to fix it. So thank you for that. This looks good using an external Logitech camera, which is crazy because this is a new laptop, but the camera in there just was not good enough. I need to wipe my nose, and this is my, I just got out of the shower, hair. So there you go. Everyone, good morning, afternoon, or nighttime. Today is Thursday, September 16th, 2021. Gosh, dang it. Where is this month going? I don't even know. It's almost the weekend, which means I get to take a nap because weekends really heading into the fall and winter are for little teeny tiny naps. Not big ones. Cannot take a big nap because, you know, when I take a big nap in the afternoon, honestly, and I wake up, I feel like something's wrong with me. I don't know what happens to my body. It goes somewhere else. But anyway, why am I thinking about taking a nap already? It's not even the weekend. So, hi, happy Thursday to you. First up, Duran Duran is on the road once again after being off of the road since 2019. On Tuesday night, September 14th, they played in their hometown of Birmingham, England at the O2 Institute, which looked like a pretty cozy venue and not a bad seat in that house. Everyone was standing. Why would you be sitting at a Duran Duran concert? I would certainly not be sitting. But anyway, it looked like a great setup for them. Now, Duran Duran's new album, Future Past, comes out on October 22nd. This is their 15th album. That's crazy to me. And their last album was released in 2015. That was called Paper Gods. They will be playing 2 dates in Austin, Texas on October 3rd and 10th at the Austin City Limits Music Festival. Then they take a break and head to Spain on April 29th of next year. So they got a little time to calm themselves down and, I don't know, do whatever. Maybe record another album. I have no idea. Coffee sip. You know, it's early. I've literally had 4 sips of coffee. Can't tell though, can you? Can you? No, you cannot, because I am ready to go. So the boys of Duran Duran, they are looking very good, and best of luck to them on their brand new album, which comes out next month. Speaking of Birmingham, which is obviously the best place to kick off a tour, Genesis, yes, the Phil Collins Genesis, will play the Utilita Arena on September 20th, and that pretty much looks sold out. I went just for the heck. I'm not heading to Birmingham tomorrow, but I said, let me just look at the tickets to see how that's going. Yeah, it's pretty much, there's no tickets available. Like, you can get 1 seat. So if you want to go by yourself, I guess you can, and you're in Birmingham or that area, you can go see Genesis. Now, Phil has said that he can barely hold a stick anymore, which is super sad. And he will not be playing drums alongside his son, Nick, who is doing an absolutely amazing job, by the way. Nick was definitely the best person to step into his dad's seat. And Nick can drum, kids. If you have not seen Nick in the air tonight, that boy can... It has to be in the genes because he is so good. Now, Phil is 70 years old. He has been through a lot physically. He has a nerve problem in his left hand. He cannot hear very well. He suffered a spinal injury in 2007 and a head injury in 2017. So he is doing this tour, but it sounds like this may be the final one for Phil and the rest of the guys, because he recently said that he just doesn't know if he wants to go on the road anymore. You can't blame the guy, especially when you have all that going on. Now, Mike Rutherford and Tony Banks sound okay if the band gets put to bed, as Phil calls it. So if you are hankering for some Genesis, go and get your tickets or ticket today. So the Hits compilation album, that comes out tomorrow on the 17th. So you're going to have some more Genesis music coming your way. Anywho. I need another sip. And you know, coffee is phlegmy, doesn't it? Do you think that? I think maybe mine makes me phlegmy because of the pumpkin cream, but I don't care because it tastes really good. If you are ever in Jersey and are hankering for a bit of Bruce Springsteen, he's got a traveling museum for himself. Now, who the heck knew that Bruce Springsteen would have his own traveling museum? But he does. Bruce Springsteen Live starts on October 1st and runs through March 20th of 2022, and you will be able to look inside of the boss. kind of. Not really like you're not going to get inside of his body because that would be really strange. And you'll see how he got to where he is today. You will get to see exclusive backstage footage, and we'll also be able to see how Bruce puts his stuff together, like writes a song, puts on a show, all that kind of stuff. The Grammy Museum Prudential Center is in Newark, New Jersey, and tickets will range between $7 and $10. Not a bad deal to go see some exclusive Bruce Springsteen footage and behind-the-scenes stuff. Who knows what else will be in there? Probably some pretty cool things. So go get your piece of the boss. It would be so cool if he just showed up there one day. I think so. Like you're just walking around, you go to the bubbler, and then he just pops up and says, "Hi, I'm Bruce." Do bubblers even exist anymore? I don't think they can. I don't think you can even have a bubbler. I didn't like the water in my school bubblers. Like any school I went to, the water in the bubbler was absolutely horrendous. It just tasted like a foot. But when you're thirsty, you just got to have a drink from the bubbler. But there are no bubblers. Bubblers do exist. However, I don't think you can drink out of them. I think they just remove the piping, so you can't have any bubbler water. Halloween is right around the corner. Remember the movie Hocus Pocus? How could you not? That was a great movie. I haven't seen it in years, but Hocus Pocus 2 is coming out, and it's being filmed right here. That's it, right here, not in the studio, but right here in Rhode Island. Hocus Pocus 2 is getting filmed. Kathy Najimy, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Bette Midler, yes, these will be here to film 28 years later. The original came out in 1993, and it was not a hit for Disney at that time when it came out. It really lost the money, which is crazy. $16.5 million worth of monies were lost by Disney when they first put out this film. However, as the years went by, people just love it every single Halloween. So the dollars are building up for Hocus Pocus. And now Hocus Pocus 2, I'm sure it's going to be a pretty big hit. The crew is setting up shop at Chase Farm Park in Lincoln, Rhode Island, and filming will happen there. They're like building buildings, which is crazy. They've been showing aerial shots, really cool. First, Hocus Pocus was filmed in Massachusetts and Hollywood, but this time around, the entire film is being filmed here in Rhode Island. So we like that. We do. Chase Farm is being created to look like it is right out of the 1600s, and filming is said to begin the first week of October. I wonder what the ladies will do for fun, because there is a lot to do here in Rhode Island. Not really. I'm just kidding. There's really nothing to do. It's just you can go see things like the beaches and the mansions, lots of cool places to eat. But in terms of doing things, when we used to have Rocky Point amusement park, now that was something to do. That was fun. So I guess you can do things. It's not like really doing things. Does that make any sense at all? Probably not, but it makes sense in my own head. Oh, the zoo too. They could, like, imagine Bette Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker and Kathy Najimy can go to the Roger Williams Park Zoo, look at the zebras and the monkeys, and just say, "Hey, what's up? Want to be in a film?" I don't. Who knows? Who knows? But they're going to be here first week of October. It's pretty exciting. What's more exciting, though, I don't have to, but I want to talk about my friend. He's not my friend. I mean, I think he's my friend. I would like to be his Nina Blackwood, because they were very good friends back in the 80s. But I'm talking about this guy right here. Yeah, I'm going to get him down right now. Yep, I'm going to talk about him. I'm going to talk about Mr. John Waite. You know why? You know why we're going to talk about John Waite this morning? Because I have to get serious for a second. Not really. It's not serious. It's just fun info. On this day in 1984, what was the number one song? Do you know? I mean, obviously it's by John Waite. So do you know what the number one song was on this day in 1984? I'll take a sip so you have a minute to think about it. Do you know yet? All right, I'm going to tell you. You done? All right. I'm going to tell you right now. The number one song on this day in 1984 was "Missing You" by this guy right here, John Waite. Yeah. It really was. I mean, this is just perfect for me. This is I said, tomorrow I'm going to talk about the number one song And so I just chose a year. I do think about John Waite a lot, but so I'm just going to pick a year, 1984, and what comes up but Missing You. So I said, I'm going to talk about it. So let's talk about it. I went ahead and I watched the video for literally the 28th million time. And it has over 28 million views on YouTube. And 28 some odd million of those are probably my views, but you're welcome. Now, this was the first thing I'm going to talk about now. This was the first single to be released from his second album, No Breaks, and got Johnny John nominated for the Best Pop Vocal Performance by a Male. Yes, John is a male, and this all happened in 1985. I mean, he really should have won that. No joke. But anyway, the video, let's talk about the video. How that girl left him. She had that side pony going on, and she's like, I'm out of here. And then she wanted to go back to John. He's like listening to music on his headphones. He didn't hear her knocking on the door, and she should have never left. Like, why would you go? It's John Waite. But she did. Her decision, her choice. And then another part of the video that really, I love it. This is probably my favorite part of the video. When he's sitting at the bar, he goes and sits at the bar, and there's that woman. You know what I'm talking about. She's smoking a cigarette, which I don't even think that happens. And John was smoking in this video. You don't actually see him smoking, but there was a cigarette. I don't even think it doesn't even happen really anymore. So he goes to the bar, and she's like, oh, hi, I love it. I want to I don't know. I want to be with you. And he just gave her a side eye. She got all mad. And she left, and then he smiles. That was my favorite part of that video, when he smiled. Him and his earring. I can't. I just can't right now. So, yeah. That was the #1 song on this day in 1984. Very excited. So go and listen to some John Waite today. It doesn't even matter what it is. Just listen to John. Because, and can I just tell you, I was also watching some videos of recent John Waite concerts. He sounds amazing. Really. Go listen to Today John. His voice is so on point. And I hope I get to see him soon. I really, really do. I don't know if I can handle it. I probably won't. I'll probably just be on the floor going, Wyatt, how am I here? Saying John Waite right now, but I'm going to try. So yes, guys, today we are almost into the weekend. I hope you have an amazing day. It's raining here in Rhode Island, muggy as anything. If I took my hair out of this ponytail, it would be a big, fat, frizzy mess. So I will not do that to myself or anyone else in my life. So we'll just keep it here, pinned back, because that is the way it has to be right now. Do whatever you can to make your day great. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Listen to John Waite and have an amazing day. And of course, always remember to keep rocking.